Kia ora friends, I am Carmel from New Zealand, and in this video I am going to demystify some of the manifesting information that is out there and to really help you know when you should act. Okay, so I'm going to talk for a bit and then I'm going to share my roadmap with you. But if you like this, there is another video in the manifesting playlist, which actually works through the process with one of your goals. So the reason why I've shot this video is because we are so conditioned to work hard. And pretty much all of us have grown up being told that we cannot get ahead without working hard. And so really all I wanted to share this video is to say that the process that you use with your imagination is only hard, and it is hard work, but it is only hard because it's counterintuitive to everything that we have to do. So if you have a goal and you're working on that goal with your imaginary practice, you are fusing in your subconscious mind and your belief, you are fusing in yourself this body of belief, which is contrary to how things are in real life. If you are doing that work and you've listened to some of the other videos, or you've started your hypnosis or your meditation work and you have your goal and you're really, really putting it into play in terms of making it feel vivid to you, there's going to come a point when you'll be asking, yes, but when do I take action in the physical world? So this video is for you. So here we go. Here is my roadmap, and I just wanted to bring it up on my screen so you could see it clearly. Now, this is the process that you use to build a new imaginative program, and this is where you would take your goal, and you've been working on it. Depends on the how big your goal is and how much resistance you have, what those unconscious programs you're running, as to how long you will need to wait before the signs start to show up. But I just wanted to outline it here and just to remind you to keep going with that practice. So there's the process. You've got your goal. Remember, always opening your heart, and if you need a little reminder, you can tap it. Whew, that does feel good. And you've got the feelings, the elevated positive emotions that go with your goal. You have been meditating on this before you go to bed and throughout the day. You may have your log and you've been writing down how long you've been spending on this. You know the event that confirms that this goal is a success to you, and you've been making it really vivid, you've been making it juicy, you've been painting your scene with lots of tastes and with lots of smells, you know what your feet are doing, all of those things. Watch the other video if you need to go over and revise this. And you've chosen that special person, whether they are a guide or a ancestor, or whether they are an actual person in real life. And they have been telling you for a few times, for a few weeks, how you are successful as you are imagining your success. And again, the work is imagining. 90% of our mind is run by our imagination. Our subconscious mind just works on our imagination. So this is how we build beliefs, and this is how we build programs, paradigms, how we change our personality, how we change our traits, how we bring new realities into our life experience. So you've been doing that work, and you're asking yourself, okay, I got to start working on this. Like, I got to take some steps. How do I know how to take steps? When do I know? When do I know that the crazy way that you've said that the universe is going to bring this goal to me? How do I know that I'm on track? And that is really difficult, because the process of surrender is one which is counterintuitive to what we are taught and what we know. The 1% is the physical, and it's here now, and it's based on our past thinking, on our past unconscious thinking, the accumulation of those 70,000 thoughts and our focus on what we think is going to manifest. Okay, so what is here now is based on all of that. So when we're changing that, we have to build those new mind patterns, which is why we have to keep going. But there comes a point where most of us want to start doing something in the physical realm. So I wanted to talk to you about this and give you a bit of example. Because the signs that show up, you know that they're on track, because they're not your usual signs. So with your goal, if you start trying to imagine how it is going to come to be, if you start thinking about all the little bits, if you start wondering, should you be doing this or should you be doing that, what you are doing is holding yourself separate from your goal, which actually exists, because you don't have to do any work. You don't have to do any hard work when you have a strong enough belief. The universe will deliver it to you, and it will deliver it to you in such ways that you will be just constantly amazed and bemused. Okay, I'm getting to this example. So in terms of signs, the kinds of signs that you will know that it is time to act, and you definitely should act on those signs, are when you receive emails out of the blue, when you receive a job offer out of the blue, when you bump into a person and there is something so unbelievably unmistakable that it is aligned with this felt state, and you know this because you feel really amazing about it. It is, it's bumping into that stranger in public transport, or in a bar, or at a concert. It is the hit song, it is the viral video, it is the post that draws enormous attention. There's so many different ways. I can't even list them all, and I do get a bit excited when I start thinking about all of them, but you just know, okay, it is something that is just so quirky and so intriguing and so seemingly miraculous. It's not a miracle, it's just that you're beginning to cultivate the state where you're allowing much more of this cooperation that the universe is wanting to share with you. And you have to remember that, like, you're never alone, okay? Because of your thoughts and your feelings, which are creating this reality, the universe is there conspiring to give you what it is that you're asking for, which is why it's so important that you imagine the way you want the world to be, so the universe can hear you clearly and give you what you want, as opposed to giving you what you're observing, which is in most cases the lack. Okay, so here's my example. So I am building a community, and my community on YouTube has grown pretty fast, and I'm really thankful for all of my 1,000 plus subscribers, and I've been growing on my other socials as well. And my passion is to help other people understand how to meditate, how to work with stress, anxiety, their trauma, heal from trauma, and to really use their theta, or their slowest brainwaves, through meditation and self-hypnosis. So that's how I serve the world. And it really is a joy. And it is also a challenge, because in today's world, where there's so much noise, and there are lots and lots and lots of things that grab our attention, grab your attention. So for me, we're thinking with my little mind, a sign, an irrefutable sign, would be a viral video, incredibly popular post, lots and lots of shares of one of my videos, or one of my lessons, or something that's big like that, would confirm to me that the community of super manifestors who I desire to connect with is getting the message, and that community is growing and is sustaining itself. So that's an example of what I would think is an irrefutable sign. Well, I did get an irrefutable sign, and the reason why I knew it was the universe, because it just made me laugh so much, so I decided I had to share it with you. In New Zealand, we are 12 hours ahead of the rest of the world. So when you are awake, we are sleeping. So in the early hours of Sunday morning, and I always wake very early, about 6, and start my meditation. And sometimes that can be for a couple of hours, but I didn't start it because there was this hilarious little message from a collaborator, the organizer of a very large community of dog lovers, who has seen my Maya Rose, my Labrador, who loves to dance on some of the videos, and you'll see some of those in my shorts. And I do those videos to really lift the vibes and to show that dancing is a meditation a practice that can make you feel good, and definitely make your dog feel good. Anyway, so this little community, or the organizer of this little community, really, really wants to collaborate with Maya Rose. And I laugh so much because in my little mind, I've been expecting that it would be one of my videos, or that someone would want to connect around meditation or manifesting or positivity or slow brainwaves or self-hypnosis, and they would have people who are interested in learning about this, and they would want to connect on that basis. But no, somebody has seen the good vibrations of the beautiful Maya Rose Labrador, and they want to collaborate with her. And because I'm the owner, I guess I get to tag along. So that's what I mean about a sign. Like, I am always waiting for them, and I'm always paying attention, and I hold myself back from wanting to take too much action, from wanting to do too many things around my channel and around my socials, without spending a fortune on advertising, all of those things, because I know that my imaginary process will eventually align me with the goal. And that is my first sign. So I wanted to share that with you, and I hope that makes you laugh, because I wanted to share that with you so that you had faith in the process, and that you yourself could continue the faith of using your slow brainwaves, your imagination, and resisting the desire to act in the physical world, resisting the desire to do something physically, to get out there and to start doing this thing or that thing, until you receive an irrefutable sign that you are being assisted. So I hope you like that video. I've got this book coming out in June, the 7th of June, 2023. And I'll put the links below. So there's my name there, and there's the book. I have to take it away so you can see it. And this teaches you all of the processes which are outlined in that little roadmap, and many more. So if you would like to go on the email list, or if you'd like to connect with me, I'll put the links below. And if you like this little video lesson, please hit like and subscribe. And I look forward to sharing more meditation, manifesting, and positivity with you. Thank you, my friend. Mori ora.